Good morning. Oh, uh-oh. There I am. Haha. Fix it. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Timberborn. We are in cycle 38, trying to catch up on our wood requirement. Being as we're in such a small map, it has really limited our ability to make a water trough and our ability to be ahead of our wood crisis. But we have torn down some of the quote-unquote problem and are just shy of our full, what do you call it? Reservoir of water. What I am going to do is I'm going to do this. We have planks, we have wood. So if we do 1, 2, 3, boom. So we do this, we do this. We're going to delete that one. And we're going to go boom, boom. Why not? No, I think we're going to do something else. Wait. Let me go and do this. Boom. We're going to delete that. We're going to go and build actually tree firs right there. We're going to be efficient. And then we're going to go 3 firs right there. Good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just copy there, and are you serious? Did I do bad counting? Oh my goodness. Alright. This one. Go boom, boom, boom. We're going to copy an overhang. There we are. We're going to copy you and you. And except for you're not going to be operating on that. What you are going to be operating on is where is going to be the easiest way to access that. Boop. Alright. There we go in that corner. And then we're going to have an automation, a depth sensor. And you are going to operate as long as, what are these? These are tubes. How long are these tubes? They look like they're 4 stalks long. So that makes it to 9, which is good. So we'll make you go to 8. There we are. So as long as you are higher than 8, we'll turn you on to that one, and you on to that one. Good. So The convoluted system that we have down here will hopefully be subsidized by this up here. And this up here will just straight up fill up everything and keep it topped off all the way until this is spent. Which means that these won't pump nearly as much. So, do I want to go and make these just regular beavers? Give them something to do. Yeah, so if they're just regular beavers, they can keep it topped off once everything is fully eaten down here. And these can keep them topped off throughout the system. We have the beavers, might as well use them. They only work half the day, but they, do work. We're gonna give them 1 more hour of free time. We are burning through our planks and our wood. I wonder what's burning through so much planks. Gears. Gears will eventually be done being put in here. They are almost done. And then we can catch up on our gears, easy enough. Our wood will be caught up eventually. We are slowly catching up. We are up to 400 wood, which is good. Our planks are doing their best to go and keep up with such demand. Our sparkly planks are still down to almost nothing because we're still using them in this. And still using them here to go and collect scrap. Our scrap metal is almost nothing. Our metal blocks are not even close. But as soon as we quote-unquote catch up on wood, all these will pop up on their own eventually, and then we'll have all this for pine resin. And once we have all that for pine resin, we can operate and have all of our extra wood workshops to go and make sparkly planks, and everything will be cool. We just need to catch up. That's the one thing that sucks about building such large storage spaces from the nothing. Here, actually, we're going to swap you into the sunflower seeds, wherever the frick those are at. There we are. Because we don't need this for berries anymore, we can go and store more sunflower seeds. Alright. And we have you for sparkly plank, or for resin. We have this up here for resin. We have this for planks. We have all the things needed, or all the storage needed to go and operate everything. We are barely covered in dandelions. Do we have even a storage for dandelions? Pine resin, books, pine resin. So we're going to switch you to dandelions. Dynamite, fireworks. herbalist is just using all the dandelions as soon as they come because we have such a low quantity of them. Aha! Because we only use them for antidote, and we don't really have the antidote. Are you dandelions? Yeah, you are. So we don't even need you for that. Okay. So we're not going to have you be dandelions. What can we put you at that you will be useful? Screw it, more sunflower seeds. Why not? Why not? Is this sunflower seeds? Fantastic. Have sunflower seeds get up to the same level as everything else. Or at least relatively close. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Alright. So our water's almost completely full. These ones are just pumping away, keeping things topped off. These are all shut off, so they aren't pulling from here no more. We are technically pulling from our reserve, but that also means that we're going to be topped off in our tanks of water. So being so needy in our tanks is going to be a thing of the past. How high do you need to be? Because we could be a terrible person. No, we're not going to. Alright. Our planks are going up. Our gears are slowly going up. Great, we aren't even stealing the gears no more. Our wood is down again, but that's okay. Must have plucked a whole bunch of pine resin from this orchard right here. Yeah. So our treated planks went and ate up a whole bunch of our planks. And our planks are eaten up into the wood. And so on and so forth. There's almost enough trees up here to go and keep them operating at when one gets chopped down and another one pops up. It's not quite that efficient. I think we need just a little bit more in order to go and actually make it that efficient. But we're close. Alright, and with all of our zip lines, everybody's moving around the board as fast as they can. We have this trifecta, this quad, this trifecta into this trifecta, and then this line to go and connect this side to this side. So we are going everywhere just as fast as we can. We are trying really hard. as you see, we have cultivated almost this entire map in order to get all the stuff needed in order to go and keep our beavers happy. And this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 54 homes. So we can only, in our little hobby hole here, we can only really operate 54 houses. We could have, built up basically levees here and then had another set of houses right up here. And then built these on platforms. But I do like that all the beaver homes are hidden. I do like that the staircase, once it was quote-unquote finished up, is more compact and you can actually see things in there. Our beavers are operating on minimal catalyst because they are just draining the maple syrup, but we are prioritizing our maple pastries. That is the important part. There's maple pastries. I love that they're getting the maple syrup first for the pastries before they're stealing it for the catalyst. That is the more important part, because making as many maple pastries a day is a 60, and that's approximately how many they need for the beavers we have. So they are just keeping up as far as, making the maple pastries. Our water is being topped off. Nice. Everything's kosher. We are just waiting for wood to catch up. Again, still, we just need wood. All we ever flippin' need is wood. Oh my goodness. Pine trees are popping off, and they're being cut down as fast as they're popping off. They are doing their best. It is not great, but they are trying. These are full of water, good. Our tanks are full of water, good. These are guys just being lazy, that's okay. That's kind of why we went and built this whole redundancy, so that they can be lazy. Get their entertainment in. They're at a whopping 74 because they have everything. Oh, I am on the experimental branch. Flow rate, yeah, still the same. I thought they updated the mechanical pump, but they might not have yet. That might have just been a note that they were going to. But currently this is, the pumps are operating at half a meter squared a second. So they're operating as fast as they can when both of them are activated. When it's only the one, he's doing a quarter meter a second. So, I mean, they are dumping this out into here, and then this is dumping it out into here. So we are trying to take advantage as best as we can of our to not have anything evaporate that doesn't need to. But we do appear to have more water than we did last time, which means the extra little bit that I went and made so that these go and pump straight from here to keep these topped off, and then these aren't pumping and adding weird fluctuations in heights, might be helping the evaporation, which might mean that we keep our system operational. My kid is flashing lights upstairs, so she's telling me that dinner's ready, but I told her to go and leave me alone so I could do recording, because the animals in my house have been bothering me all day and interrupting my recording and all the things. So I'm going to ignore things, and we're going to finish this episode, gosh darn it. And if you appreciate the fact that I'm going to finish this episode and not be distracted by silly things like food, then you make sure to go and hit that like button and subscribe and do all the things. Woohoo! Maybe one day I'll be able to make 13 cents on a video. Yay! But right now I make nothing. This is just for giggles. Phooey. Alright. So we're kind of stuck in limbo. Can't do nothing. Do. Nothing's popping for wood, so we are out of wood. Which means that we're just kind of stuck in limbo. Again. What are you? You are punch cards. Yeah. So at least punch cards are full. And the paper is starting to catch up. And our gears are all caught up, so now we're making as many bot parts as we need to go and make as many bots as fast as we can. We have a catalyst coming in, but it's going out just as fast as it's coming in, which means our bots have went up to a whopping 83 now. Woohoo! So we are still waiting, but we're still thriving. Eventually we'll be caught up on our gears, which means that our planks will catch up, which means that our paper will eventually catch up. Drinking water. Which means our wood will finally catch up. And once that's the case, we'll have all the extra pine resin that's going to pop off in our pine forest down on the bottom. And with that, we'll be able to catch up on our sparkly planks, which will eat into our planks, which means our planks will turn back on, which will eat into our wood. But hopefully when that happens, we'll have a whole bunch of oaks up top that will be able to keep up. So hopes and prayers. sparkly planks are just dragging on because we don't have the pine resin. Because we built everything else in the world. There's not another well-being thing that exists that we don't have. We probably have wasted beavers somewhere, but that's okay. Oh, so we're still halfway through. Our wheat flour is still going. Our cattail flour is going. Our maple syrup just kind of, eats into itself. That's fine, because we're keeping pull on maple pastries. It's the extra pull on catalyst that is just making it a pain in the butt. And the more efficient they are at making catalyst, the more bots they have, which means they eat the catalyst just as fast. It is a vicious cycle of ridiculousness. Ridiculousness, yes. And I just saw a bunch of oaks pop up and get eaten right away. Right there. All gone. What are you guys up to? You're up to wandering around somewhere. Let's go and scoot down here. There's a whole bunch of things going on. Right here in the Agora. Yep, some beavers are sitting there having a good time. And there's campfire. A few beavers are in there. Yay. And up here, the sparkly, they, get their social as well as some basic needs of wet fur. And where they don't get their wet fur from there, they get it from swimming in the swimming pool here. Oh, these finally turned off because we went down past where the straws can reach. Good. And we have 4 days. Awesome. And we are still almost all the way full. That is fantastic. Yes, we finally solved water. Took 35 cycles to go and basically green up almost the entire map and solve water. Oh my goodness. Okay. Question is, do we want to do this? Can we be silly? Yes, we can. So, we're going to delete this. What we're going to do is we're going to go you right here. We're going to waste our time and go you. Stairs, stairs. We're going to do just regular planks. Oop. I hit on the wrong things. There we are. And we're going to lower the height. A whole bunch. Okay, so that is the bottom. Can't get any lower. It is the bottom of the map. But what we can do is we can go like this. And we go 3 wide that way, and then 3 wide that way. It is going to be a silly, silly waste. And we're short on logs and that's why the things don't work. Fantastic. Oh, and they did the one because they could. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go right there. That way we are the closest we can go and get before we go and maneuver. And then build pine trees. We are going to build in this corner. And we're going to set them to chop down trees in this corner. Because that is why we're going to dig in this hole. And then after they're done, we can tear all this out and we can put the earth extractor back. But this is full of dirt, so we don't need it at the moment. Is the kicker. All right. And there they go. Is it literally going to splash every time they go and blow up a freaking thing? Nope, but we are just that little bit is making it reach over further. That is fantastic. I don't necessarily need to go as far as I thought. Can I just say the heck with it and just go that far? Is that going to be enough? Are you serious? Are we going to green up that extra corner? Yep, that's far enough. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. We are going to let them finish. How far are they from doing it? Okay, so they did it all. Good. Great. We're going to delete all these. They can pick those back up. No reason to leave them down there. They aren't helping anything being down there. Alright, looks like they already picked all of them up. So we're going to do that. They're going to pick up that. Good, good. Do that. They're going to pick up that. Good, good. Alright, and then rotate. Put that back. You automate. Dirt. Do we have dirt? Depth up. Did we not operate you on dirt? Do we not have an automation for dirt? Did I call dirt something else? No. Wood, planks. I didn't make one for dirt. Great, so that just runs. Don't care. Fantastic. Alright, we went and moved the trees. Great. The question is, do I want to start forcing the collection of pine resin now? Because I can. I can go into cut trees and waste time. Why not? Might as well ensure that some of these pines start producing resin. Take advantage of whatever situation you can. And there we go. Oh, that is it for cycle 35. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Please be sure to go and like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.